From the legendary rebels we call the Founding Fathers to unknown Marines of Iwo Jima, these are the Americans who risked everything to build the country that we call home. Emmy Award-winning TV host Mike Rowe is here to tell us about his new show, Something to Stand For. Welcome to the show, Mike. It's great to see you.
Thanks, Kari. Great to see you.
So what drew you to focus on the American Revolution, World War II, the Civil Rights Movement, and other significant historical events? What drew you to this?
Well, my dad was a social studies teacher, so I kind of grew up with a front row seat to the short answer is curiosity. I've always been curious about things that are out of sight and out of mind. That's what started Dirty Jobs, right? And of course, history is the perfect example of out of sight and out of mind. It's in our past. And I wanted to do this movie because I feel like in a lot of ways, patriotism in our country is on the ropes. Every poll suggests that from 1998, when 71% of people describe themselves as extremely patriotic, until today, that number's closer to 39%.
Wow.
Something's happened, you know, and I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I do think if we're going to get our way back to where we were, we have to foster a new level of appreciation for the people who paid the price for us.
Yes, absolutely. And your work often involves uncovering untold stories. How do you go about researching and choosing the stories that you want to tell in this new movie?
Well, honestly, it's never been easier. You know, I mean, the internet's a heck of a thing, and you can take as deep a dive as you want and go deep, deep down into any rabbit hole. Look, we're all just people, and our lives are packed full of events that are lesser known, let's just say. And the same is true of famous people. So this movie is really 9 short mysteries where you get to try and figure out who it is we're talking about over the course of each story. So it's something you didn't know about somebody that you do. Paul Harvey perfected that years ago with the rest of the story. This movie picks up where he left off, but it's punctuated by a trip to D.C., where I visit the statuary and the monuments and the memorials that were built to honor the people in the movie. So it's not a documentary, but it's not Saving Private Ryan either. It's kind of something in between.
Absolutely. And I got to see it. I didn't realize that I would cry, I would laugh. I mean, all the emotions. And it's so fun to hear your voice throughout how you're doing, you know, most of the voiceover. It's phenomenal. It's done so well. It's definitely a must-see. Mike, congratulations on your success. And thank you for chatting with us today. It's great to see you.
Thanks. We've got some updates on the website because it was only supposed to go through Independence Day, but it looks like it's going to be extended. So something to stand for .movie to figure out where it's playing.
Amazing. Mike, thanks so much. Great to see you.
You're welcome, Kari.